y'all? It's your girl Kay, and I am back with another video.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I asked you all, as well as my Instagram, to ask me some questions that you all would like to know about me. In this video, I will be answering those questions, so just stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kay. For all of my returning subscribers and friends, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, baby, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell notification because you do not want to miss this journey, okay?
Period.
Since I am new here to YouTube, I wanted to know some of the things that you all were interested in about me. So this is what that video will be. Now I will be using my computer. If you see me looking down at it, that's what I'm doing. This is where the questions are. Okay, so the first question I have is, where am I from? I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. Next question, how old am I? I am 31 years old. I know that I look super young. I get that all the time, but I am 31 years old. Next question, do I have children? I have 2 kiddos. My daughter is 5 and my son is 10 years old. They are super sweet and super smart. I'm pretty sure you guys will see them a little bit later down my YouTube journey where I'll do some stuff with them as well. Am I in a relationship? I am single. I have been single for the past 4 years now, almost 4 years. So yeah, there's that. Next question. Someone asked me if I am a model.
You look so pretty, like model.
I do what I can here and there. If you all go check out my Instagram, which I will put right here. If you go check out my Instagram, you can see some of the work that I've done previously. How long have I been locked and how do I maintain my hair? I locked my hair May 24th of this year. So May 24th, 2020, I began my lock journey. I've been locked for almost about 6.5 months now. I will share my experience with my locks as well a little bit here on my channel. I will be doing a 7-month lock update, so look for that in January. How I maintain my hair, honestly, even when I was a loose natural, I don't do anything to my hair, and that is how my hair grows. That is just how it worked for me. I do wash my hair occasionally. When I say occasionally, I'm using it loosely now. I do things to my hair, but mostly my regimen for caring for my locks is really just using a spray bottle with water and oil, and that is how I keep my locks moisturized. Next question, my favorite makeup products to use. I do a little bit of everything. I have a really good foundation from MAC that I like to use, and then I use a lot of things from Sephora and just a bunch of different random things that I have found over the years that work for me. The next question is something that I would change about myself. You know, that's a really deep question. Like, if I could change for the better, I think that one of the things that I will do, I would eliminate procrastination. I would, like, whenever I knew something had to get done, I would get it done right then and there. The best piece of advice I have received or I have learned throughout my life, the way that a person treats you, the things that they do, the things that they say, they have absolutely nothing to do with you, okay? People's actions, their words, how they behave, that is a total reflection of themselves. That goes for your intimate relationships, that goes for your personal relationships, your school relationships, whatever. If you are interacting with someone and they act out in a way that you may not agree with, it is not a direct reflection of your self-worth. It is not a reflection of who you are as a person. It has all to do with them and how they feel on the inside. Another question was, what is my ultimate goal for 2023? I have a few goals for 2023. Most of them have a lot to do with my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. One of my physical goals, I do want to hit 135.
Friends with the
And like I said, this channel will be based around my fitness journey. So if you all come along with me, because I'm cracking the code, okay? I figured it out. But y'all stay tuned so I can tell y'all. So if you're trying to put on weight, this is the right place to be, okay? Period. And then just really mastering emotional control, being in control of my own emotions, not allowing other people to have such an influence over my emotions, as well as developing a routine to help me stay consistent regardless of what's going on in my life. Was I nervous about creating this channel? It took me years. I am literally not over exaggerating when I say that it has taken me years to get on YouTube. All these people who are famous right now on YouTube, I was watching them way back when because I wanted to do YouTube, but I was just on the wrong side because I didn't have the courage, the confidence. I just didn't have it in me back then. But guess what? We are here today and we're gonna make it happen, okay? Next question, what advice do I have for someone who's tackling their goals? When putting goals in place and trying to make things happen for yourself, I think that the most important thing is having a why. You have to have a reason, and it has to be a valid reason, something that has something to do with you. You have to have a purpose, because when you get exhausted, when you get frustrated, when you get overwhelmed, sometimes if you don't have a reason, you get distracted and you get off course. So I think having a reason, knowing your why, is the first thing to being able to accomplish your goals. The next thing, putting a system in place. Put a system in place, and I'm not talking about necessarily goal setting. I'm talking about literally having systems in place. Yeah, it's cool to have a goal, but if you don't have a system, if you don't have a process, if you don't map out the way that you're going to actually accomplish that goal, it's very easy to get derailed and get off track. And then when you do get off track, because we all do, nobody's perfect, but when you get off track, you can refer back to your system and you'll know exactly where you left off and how you need to pick up to move forward. Last but not least, what advice would I give someone who is trying to find themselves? I like that question. The first thing is to be honest with yourself, okay? You have to be honest with yourself. You have to ask yourself those hard questions. After you are honest with yourself and you ask those questions, start to become aware of your thoughts. That has been huge for me in this very short journey that I have been on to discovering who I am as a person. We have so many thoughts throughout the day, and the craziest part is most of our thoughts are negative. We operate a lot in our subconscious, so if you are not aware of your thoughts, your actions will begin to reflect your thoughts, and with your actions reflecting your thoughts, your outcomes of your actions based on those thoughts are not going to be probably what you want them to be. So being aware of your thoughts, mitigating a lot of negative self-talk, and putting a lot of positive talk and affirmation into yourself will definitely help you with that. Another thing that's really, really hard, evaluating your relationships and cutting ties with anything that's negative. Something that we don't like to do. It is very hard sometimes to cut ties with people, because, and I'm not talking about friends, I'm not talking about the people at your job. I'm talking about those toxic family members. Yeah, let's get into it, because we'll be talking about that later as well. But just cutting ties with anything that's negative and that is not going to serve you positively in your new journey to discovering who you are. Setting boundaries.
Setting boundaries.
Okay, let me tell you something. And I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself because, listen, when we figure out that we lack boundaries and how we really be letting people try us and disrespect us,
put some respect on my name.
Baby, set them boundaries. Set them boundaries. And as a matter of fact, referring to my last comment, once you set them boundaries, them negative people that was in your life, they're going to slide anyway. They're going to slide anyway, okay? So set boundaries. Another thing, forgiving yourself. You have to forgive yourself for past mistakes. If you continue to blame yourself, and honestly, a lot of us do it and we don't even know that we're doing it. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and allow yourself to move forward. And lastly, finding yourself, discovering who you are at your core. It is a process, and we are constantly changing. This is not a, oh, I found myself, oh, here I am, I'm going to show up as that person for the rest of my life. No, that's not how that works. You have to find yourself, and you have to continuously work on yourself. You have to be intentional about being on the journey to self-discovery, because as you change, you're going to have to figure that new person out. Just navigating through life and, the things that you need to do to keep up with the new version of yourself. Alrighty, you guys, that is the end of my Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I will be dropping new videos every Monday and every Thursday. You do not want to miss what we have coming up. See you next time. Bye.